just for us to use later if the need be, or we can publish it on YouTube after editing. So you're all welcome once more. I think we have some new faces among us, but later please, you're welcome. Blessing. And
thank you, sir.
You're welcome. So we'll just dive into the today's program. It's mainly, let me just hold on a minute. So you're welcome, Pastor Emma. We are not hearing you. I think you are muted. I think it's okay now. You can speak. I think your line. No, you are still muted. You are still muted. You have to unmute yourself, Emma.
Good afternoon.
Oh, you're welcome, Pastor. How is the big family?
Well, we are doing fine. We are doing fine. Long time.
Wonderful. Long time. Yeah, you're welcome.
God bless you.
Yeah, God bless you too. Thank you. So we're about starting our program. I don't know whether you are seeing what I'm sharing. I think.
Yes.
Okay. Let me change this. Okay, good.
Yes, I'm seeing it.
Okay, then, good. So these are the topics or the areas we are going to treat today. But before then, because of some of the new people joining us, I will go through a little bit of the introduction. But these are the main topics we will treat today, which is how to register new members. When you have a member, how do you go about it? Second, how to manage your team. I will show you in the website where you can know those people you invited who registered under you, and how to follow up with them and how they are doing. Then thirdly, how to subscribe and register a buyer. If a buyer subscribe to a property, how to go about it. We'll discuss it today. And if time permits, we'll talk about how to make site inspection visits. You know, site inspection visits at times is the main thing that actually turns the sales to a positive side. We'll discuss it too. Then finally, we'll discuss how to edit flyers. Some of you who are already registered members, you see you're having a lot of flyers and you don't know what to do with them. Today we'll discuss it and how to use your WhatsApp to store some flyers which you will later send to clients. That is, if there's any property you think you like and you want to market it, you can. There's a way you put it somewhere, either in WhatsApp, like catalog or channel. So please avoid the family. I know we are Saturday children around us family. You can unmute. You can mute yourself, please.
Yeah.
Thank you. So we'll go. Let me see. I have to go a little bit back. So this area. So P1 business opportunity. P1 is an acronym for Property World African Network. P1. I will go into the history of P1 later, but I don't know why you are here. Most likely, everybody has a reason. Your why is very important in making this, helping you to make this business success. Because is that your why that is going to sustain you, that you're going to look up to most of the time when you are doing this business. So your why could be you want extra money. Your why could be you just want a home in Nigeria, or you just want to build a business that during retirement, with not much effort, we'll be getting income, residual income. That is leveraging on the efforts of others. So there are many reasons why people want to build this business, but whatever it is, hold up upon it, because it's going to help and motivate you to do further. So P1 is an acronym for Property World African Network. It was established in March 2012. We just did our 12th anniversary last week on the 12th. It was powerful. I published the summary of the celebration on our Facebook group and site and website. So you can as well watch it. It's just about 1.5 minutes summary. So the company has been existing now for 12 years, and it's actually started by a family, Dr. and Dr. Mrs. Onwumere. You know, their journey started some 12 years back or more far back. They were experiencing poverty. They were homeless as a couple. They were squatting, moving from one family every week to the other. Even at one time, they were staying in the church premises. So it's one day, the wife told the husband that he had a dream, and the dream, she was doing real estate business. So he said the husband laughed and said, maybe this poverty has entered your brain. So from where are you going to get money to do real estate business? Please, let me have peace. That's what the husband replied. But that's how they left the matter. Then later, when they were in the church, somebody came and gave her a flyer, real estate flyer. That is how her journey started. So she took that real estate flyer, went and duplicated it, made copies, and they started distributing it to people standing at the junction. Even with the husband, they will wake up. You know, in Lagos life, you will go to the junctions in the morning, 5 o'clock in the morning, and start distributing the flyers. While at times the wife will stay at home to be receiving calls, while the husband will go around in the morning during the rush hours and start distributing. That is how actually they started. Because today is a short history, I won't go into details, but maybe when we are doing the real business introductory part, next time we'll go more. So what is the vision of P1? P1 is to make home ownership dream a reality. Like I told you, they had that experience. After, when they were able to solve their problem, they decided to bring the solutions to the public. That's how I can tell you today now, they have in their offices throughout Nigeria, they have more than 900 workers, and the PBOs, which are independent marketers, they have about 1 million in Nigeria. So P1 is the highest employer of labor in Nigeria as of today. So the mission is to discover affordable lands fast developing areas and make them known to you, and also show you how you can make money to buy land and build your own home, or how you can make money to buy your own home. So these are a fact, like I'm a testimony to that. I joined this business some 1 year ago, and I can tell you within that short period of time, I have enormous or numbers of landed properties, both in Lagos mainly. In Lagos, I have in Awoyaya area through P1, in Ekpe, and a lot in Lekki Free Trade Zone area. This business afforded me that opportunity. I think from time to time I will share my testimony, but it's workable. It's real. So now, the core values of P1. You know, in this real estate business, most of the times, what we are selling is trust. We have to be trusted. It's only who can do this type of business with you. So P1 has been there for 12 years, and if you can Google it, they don't have any scandals, no scamming, no this thing. They have been growing gradually, improving every year. And because they take their core values seriously, which is A for accountability, R for responsibility, I for integrity, S for service, and E for excellence. So in order for you to grow far in this business, you have to incorporate these core values so that when people see you, they will entrust you with some business. There are some testimony which others have gave that even when they started the business, people who doesn't know P1, because they trust them, they're able to give them the money to acquire the land. So it's a business of trust. We advise that we keep that in our character so that will help us to grow our business. Now, P1, it started, like I told you, on this couple. The first company they opened was called P1 Homes. So P1 Homes now, as of 2015, if I'm correct, gave birth to P1 Edge. This is the first one on this corner here, P1 Edge. P1 Edge. Then that's how it started opening companies, which they call affiliates. They're just subsidiary companies. And as of today, they have 63 of such companies. There are many. So that's why the product is vast, and is anybody in any part of Nigeria who have access to all these products, because they have more than 560 estates all over Nigeria. In Lagos alone, they have more than 200 estates. In Asaba, Asis, about 100 or more. In Benin, they have 8 estates in Benin. In Abuja, I think they have more than around 20 estates. So that is it, all over the eastern, western, south, north, south. They have estates, except the Boko Haram area where they have not ventured into. They have in Kano, they have in Taraba State, forgotten their headquarters. So they have in all areas, in Ilorin, in Abuja, like I said, in all those northern areas, and centrals, they have estates. So it's just your marketing possibility is just unlimited. Now, there's a model like when they started this couple, when they started this real estate. You know, normally if you have done real estate business before, it's just you sell, you get your commission, and that is it. But they decided to incorporate network marketing model into the system. What does that mean? Network marketing model allowed them to introduce multi-level compensation system, so that it's not just you just come, you buy and sell and go, and that is it. But if you bring somebody, let's say you are the one on top, or guy at the top, or madam at the top, then you bring people, like 5 people. They call it, this is the 5 matrix. This is the basic of the P1 model. You bring 5 people, and you help these 5 people, help to train them and encourage them, so that these 5 people will now bring another 5 people. So in your group, you will have 30 people in your group. And when you reach this level, you become a team manager, which I am at the current level. And also, if you check the red, when you have this red 5 under you, you become an assistant manager. I can tell you we have one assistant manager in the house. So later we'll introduce ourselves, you will know her. So she was able to achieve that within a very short time. So kudos to her. So that is the basic of making money in this business. So now, whatever you sell yourself remains with you. Whatever these people you bring, these 5 people you bring, whatever they sell, you get in landed property, you get 5%. Here you get 15%. Here you get 5%. And whatever all these people here says, you get 2.5% or so. And up to 4th levels. So you can see that your efforts, you only do directly what you make, but from other people's efforts, when they are making money. So even when you don't sell, you'll be making money. So there is a system of why it's a good system you can develop, because you can build your team to that extent that when you don't want to work, you can go on early retirement, or when you're on retirement, you can, like most of us here, we are working in Germany, but we know that most of us, our pension is not something to write home about.
Mm-hmm.
So, but this is an opportunity for you to build your business in such a way and manner that you'll be getting residual income. That is to say, every month, if you reach this level, this managerial level, which I am, you will make close to 1 million naira every month. This is my own personal experience, which other people who are very hardworking, they make more as well. So it's a good system. It helps you, especially if you want to build a residual income, a retirement income, or you just want to live a lifestyle that will give you freedom to do what you want to do without the fear and hustle of working for anybody. So this is an opportunity. If you're a housewife or a houseman, you can develop it and use it to cover up all the other expenditures. So like I told you, these are the bonus, the compensation system. When you recruit people, like if you invite people, they join, you'll be giving, here they use dollars, but I think it's around 8 to 10,000 naira for every person you bring in. These are for recruitment. Then direct sales. When you make direct sales in land, you get 10 to 5%. Now, I think I will come to that later, but just know that you get 10 to 5%, to 15%. 15% being if you register in certain category, because there are different category of entry. If you enter in the lower category, you only get 10%. But if you move in the higher category, you will get 15%. Just know that later, maybe during questions, I will go deeper into that. The indirect sales, these are what I was telling you. The people you bring into the business, you'll be getting up to 1 to 5% from them, depending on their levels. Those red people below you, you get 5%. As they go lower and lower and lower to fourth level, the percentage will be reduced. But then, if you think about how to make money in this business, whether through your sales directly or through recruitment, most people have shown that recruitment is the key. The more people you bring into the business, the more stability and money you make. So there's another product, it's called buy to sell. Buy to sell is an investment product. You know, real estate product, when you buy land now, to sell it at times, it takes time, it takes effort, and some people doesn't want to stay, they don't want their properties to stay long. They just want a short trade investment. So in that case, the company has an investment portfolio. It's called buy to sell. What it means is that you can say this land, I will buy this land, and I'm going to sell it within 1 year or 1.5 years or 2 years. So the company will guarantee you profit. You tell you, okay, if you buy this land today on so amount, in 1 month, in 18 months time, you'll get 50%. Or in 12 months time, you get 30%. 18 months time, you get 50%. If it's 24 months time, you get 70 or so percent. Now, this is there's no much risk in it, I will tell you, because you are getting your land documents in form of a contract of sales. Then the company will give you also a post-dated check for the amount. Let's say if you buy a land of 1 million, the company will give you, after concluding the documentation, a check immediately. Within a week, the check will be issued for you, which you can cash in 1 year, or depending if it's 18 months or 2 years, for the total amount. That is your 1 million plus 30%, which is 300,000. You get a check for 1.3 million. So that is how it works. If you put in 10 million, you get a check for 13 million. If you extend your period for 18 months, you get a check for 15 million. So if you put in 100 million, you get a check in case you are running it for 18 months for 150 million. That's how it works. And a lot of people have been interested in it. I think Pastor Amen will give some insight about it. So this is the indirect buy to sell. Like land, which goes up to 4 levels. In this investment portfolio, only 2 levels. That is the person you bring, the person below you, you can get any other person. You don't. So it's a form of a restricted investment portfolio. So now we are getting close to our today's topic. I'm looking at time now, so we still have some few 20 minutes or so before questions and answers. So this is how we start registering people. First of all, we have to talk to them. We get them to be interested in the business. Then we now register them. Registration process, like I told you before, is in different levels, which depend on the percentage. Now, remember I said 10% for land sales. This is applicable to this associate member, PBO. If you come in as associate PBO, you pay only 5,000 naira registration fee. So, and because it's just entry level for everyone to be able to come in, so you will get only 10% if you sell landed properties. And unfortunately, there's no referral or residual income. Those people you bring, you don't get anything from them. This level is just for you to enter. It's an entry level. Normally, people who doesn't have money or who are not so confident in the business, they come in through this stage. But what you do is that when you get your first sales, you immediately upgrade to this level, or to this other level, or to this. So I will tell you the difference. Now, this gold PBO is 55,000 to enter. Is the starting point of building your own real business, because here you will get 15% of landed properties and 5% of built properties. Now, it's 55%. And you have all the other entitlements. There are many entitlements which I will not go through here, but later. But these are the main ones which we are talking about. But later, when we do the PBO business presentation, we'll go in deeper into that. So, what is different between this and this? This is classic gold. This is what they encourage. This like their flag bearer entry. What it means is that you are entitled here to subscribe for mortgage. That is, here you see the difference between here 75 and 55 is 20,000. That 20,000 you should be paying monthly for your mortgage. That is what it means. So for your mortgage monthly, that 20,000 will go directly for your mortgage. So in mortgage for 5 years, then at the end of the 5 years, whatever you accumulate, the company will add, I think, about 500 or so thousand to it, so that you're able to acquire land in a place. But if you take land higher than your contribution, then you can pay the difference. But it's a way to allow people to acquire land. Then we go to the Elite and VIP. Elite is for those people who want to go for the mortgage of getting a house. If you want to build a house or get a house, so you contribute the standard 55,000 minus that, I think it's about 100 and almost 200,000, 200 something thousand is what you'll be paying every month for your mortgage. It's like a cooperative type where you will contribute to this money. At the end of 5 years, I think you must have, if you do your calculations, you'll see how much you have accumulated. Then you can now choose a house within their system, and the house, whatever the difference in the price, then you make it up then the house belongs to you. It's also possible that at the end of these 5 years, you say you have your own land somewhere in Benin, somewhere in or somewhere in Badan or Enugu. You want them to come and build that house for you there. They will come and build the house for you, and based on the cost of the house, the difference will be on you. So they will do that. So what this offers us is opportunity to own land with classic good and opportunities to own a house by Airlight Gold. So this amount of money you pay is just once, after which you'll be paying the monthly mortgage contribution. Then VIP, for those people who want to come in, few boys, they want to be on the high table. Just those people who want to do the business, take the business on a different level. So that is for them. They pay 2.something million as entrance fee, and every month for their mortgage, they can pay the 200 and something thousand for their mortgage if they prefer. And please note, it's not compulsory you must take the mortgage. It's not compulsory. Like me, I am here, classic gold, and most of those people in my team, they are in this category. There are also some in this category. So it depends on you. If you want to save for a land, you take this. If you don't just want to do the business, then you take this one. If you want to go higher to get a house, you take this one. That is just the difference. Otherwise, if you just want to, you don't have the means, you just want to come in, you take this. But remember that immediately you are getting sales, you want to do sales, you have to upgrade. Otherwise, you will lose, you get that lower percentage. So, like I said at the beginning, these are our main topic for today: how to register new members, how to manage your team, how to subscribe or register a buyer, sites, inspection visits, arrangements, and how to edit flyers. I think because a lot of people are coming on that, that's why I included it. So how to register your new members? First of all, you have to have somebody you want to register as a new member. Then collection of data of that new member is very important because it's an online registration. If the person knows a little bit about computer, all you do is to send the person your referral link. I will show you how to get your referral link. Just send it to the person will click on it, then we start the registration process. It's like when I registered myself, there are some people who can just register themselves. They don't need. I know I have somebody in London who I just send the link to, and he got himself registered. So it depends on the person. But whatever it is, we are here to help you, our center. So if most of the time, anyway, I'll be helping a lot of people anyway. So what I did for my own was to develop, because we are in different locations, to develop a Google form, which I used to collect data. So once I collect data from the new members, then I will go into the computer. I will use the referral link of the person who is the sponsor. That is the sponsor. The person who invited the new is called sponsor. So I will use the referral link and register the person. So I will show you an example of that. Though we may not go into full registration because of time. Then you fill the form online, like I said. Then during the time you are filling the form, most important, you have to choose a center where the person is coming from. Like our center now is called Pwan Berlin Center. So this is also, you will get to a stage where you ask to pick your center. Otherwise, you can't proceed. You must pick a center. So all you need to do is to type in Berlin, then our name will just come out. Because if you type in P1, there are more than 200 P1s. So you just type in Berlin and that search, then in that window, then you will just see P1 Berlin Center. You just pick it. Then payment is a different thing. Most of the time, I always tell people, you pay your account, then I make the payment for you. Though I incur some charges, but that is okay. But the essence is if you use, when I registered at the beginning, I used bank transfer. It took me 3 months for my registration to go through because of their system. So it was when I called them, they told me that if I want my registration to be instant, instant as I register it, I have to use this payment method, 2 of them, either of them anyway, Paystack or Flutter Wave. Flutter Wave is the people who are doing this money transfer, send. I don't know if any of you are using it. So what happens that when you transfer the money to my account, I will go to my account, I will use the Paystack or Flutter Wave to transfer the money to them. Instantly, the registration place will be completed and you are registered. So it saves time and effort. Where if you use bank transfer, it will take you a lot of time because you have to be. They will tell you to send the slip. You send the slip. They will still be say okay. They will still be searching, and they have more than, according to them that time, because I was having issue with them. They said they have more than 800 people every day registering. So for them to get to your turn, it takes 5. That's why it took them more than 3 months to confirm my registration. So, but with this payment method of it's instant, you are registered, you are confirmed, everything. So these are the things you should know in that. So in managing, there are through the system. When I will log in, I will show you people later. Let me just explain the whole thing. Through the system, there's a matrix which will show, like this is one of my company who is under me. So yeah, they have 5 people. Remember those 5 red men? These are them here. Those 5 red people. These are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 who are now registered under my company, Podium Investment. So you see the first one, the first person is already getting the 5. So you will get a 5. So actually, I will tell you something about this later. So this is how this is how you manage your team. You know who are who in your team. So you can click on it and want to communicate with them, so that you don't register people. In case if you register, you can't find them. If you do it yourself, get to me immediately so that we'll follow up, so that we'll get the person sorted out and put properly in your team. So this is how you manage your team properly. Now, how to subscribe for a land. Let's say you have somebody, you prospect somebody and is interested to buy a land, like this land that you're selling now, dear me, I will tell you that they will soon stop the sales and increase the price. So anybody who wants to buy now can buy. A lot of people have been buying, but I talked with them yesterday. I believe even in one of their estates, and they already stopped sales there, close. So this one is the last cheapest land in Lake, and it's selling for 650,000. If you buy 5, you get 1 free. Actually, when I started, this land was selling for 500,000. So it's increasing, but this is the cheapest. So now, if you have somebody who is interested to buy this land, you can download. You go to their website. I will show you, or you call me. I will get the form. This form you get from their website. So you fill out this form. You can see there's some. I started filling here. If residential plots, if you want to pay, because they give you opportunity to pay outright or installment for 1 year. So if you take a land, you can pay installment for 1 year. Like this 650. If you take it, if you are paying within 3 months, there's no interest charge. You can pay within 3 months. So you just divide by 3, you pay them within 3 months, depending on the numbers you buy. Now, if you want to pay within 1 year, they will charge you some interest. I think instead of 650, it becomes 780. So it's still cheap in the real sense because you are spreading the payment within 1 year. So when you divide this 780 by 12, you get around 20,000 or so, or 20-something thousand you will pay every month to acquire 1 plot. So if you're acquiring 3, 4, 5, 10, 20, then you can now spread it. So that is how the registration process work. Is normally I also have because people are far and some people doesn't want to go take the stress of doing all this documentation. I have a Google form which for land. So anybody who wants to buy land, I'll just send the Google form to the person. He will put all his data in. Once I get the data with his copy of Nigerian pass, then I will come here online, fill out everything, get all the photograph and signatures attached. Then I will send it to them, and it has been working very well. So also that's a form they will give you for land subscription. There's a page which is very important. That's why I put it here. It's called frequently asked questions, terms and conditions. It's good before you buy anything, go through that. It's inside the form. It's the second or third page in the form. You read through everything. Like here now, they will tell you where is Oil Villas by Lighthouse Odeomi. They will give you the location of where it is. You know, say why should I buy oil? You know, they will tell you the reason because it's closer to Dangote Refinery, Lankapane, Tropicana, you know, all those free trade zone area, all those landmark investments around that area. They will mention it. Then they will ask who are the owners and developers of. So all these questions, you need to have them, even the prices, here, the size of land, the prices, everything. You see the prices here. If you are paying the last one, if you are paying within 3 months, they don't charge you, you pay the same price. But if you go further, which the space doesn't allow us, you will, the other, if you are paying on installments, how much it will be. So everything is transparent. You go there, read it. If you are satisfied, then you continue the sales. But I can tell you, everything has been okay. Then site inspection. So in P1, they offer a lot of services. Like I told you, your registration fee, you just pay, either you pay 5,000 or 50,000. Those money are used to run the offices, because when you register with P1, their office is your office. Like when I was in Nigeria, I would make an appointment with people, the office nearest to me. In Lagos, they have more than, I think they have more than 40 offices in Lagos, all throughout Lagos. The mainland, the island, mostly 80% of the offices are there. Even where I was living, they have 2 offices near me. So I can make an appointment with a prospective buyer, meet me at that office. They'll give you a table. They have a special room for PBOs. Just go there, take your table. It's as if you're actually a staff. You discover the person, every information they need, you get it from there. You know, prospect the person properly, then that is it. So the person will be very satisfied, and you yourself, you will feel happy. So those are all those money you pay for registration, which is just 50,000. These are the money they use to run the offices, and they provide also free site inspection visits. So if you are going to the site, if you have a prospect who wants to go to the site, you call the affiliate consign here. When you call the affiliate, you know, like this affiliate now is called, can't see it properly, but I think it's P1 Max or so. You call their office, there's a number here, you call them and tell them, listen, I'm a PBO.
Yes, it's P1 Max.
Hello? Please.
It's P1 Max. It's P1 Max, sir.
Okay, thank you very much. Thank you. P1 Max. So you call their office, all these things, all this information will be available for you, to you through me. If you, or our website, I put there all the branches and I think contact numbers. Well, it's on our website. I will show you later. So, but if you are starting, it's better you do it through our center so that we can put you through later. You can, after some time, you get used to the system. You can do it yourself. But otherwise, please come to us so that your first sales go smoothly. There won't be any hiccup. So you get once you get the contact details of the officer in charge, because they have, like Pwan, they have in Lagos more than 50 estates. So and each estate they have officers in charge. So you have to get the right person who is in charge of. You call the person and tell him, like here now, I can book appointment from Germany for somebody in Lagos to go and visit a site. You know, all I do is from here. I don't need to be there. Even when I was there in Nigeria, even some people came from Switzerland, a group. I met them at the office and I took them to the site myself with the P1 vehicle, of course, no, lighthouse, was lighthouse vehicle. So you book the appointment date. Note that P1 they are very strict with time, so they go they are very punctual. If it's 1 o'clock, after just 10 minutes they are gone. So if you go there late, they will tell you we are sorry. So they'll tell you we are sorry, they have gone. So make sure you are there 30 minutes before time so that you use that time to familiarize yourself, sign registry, because you have to sign that you are going to the site. I think that for security reasons or others. Then you forward this message to your client, let your client know how to proceed. Then you follow up. Make sure you follow up. Make sure you call when your client is there, call your client, find out, call the office, everything is going smoothly. Once they're inside the car, before you can let them have their rest. When they come back, you tell them when they come back, send me a message so that you follow up through. So this visit, all this logistics is free for we as registered PBOs and our clients. So it's a free. This is where all those money you are talking to go. Though I don't think it's enough, but they make this provision free for us. Now I'll go to the last one, how to edit flyers. You know, when you receive flyers from P1, mostly it's like this, without anything. Normally P1, they don't put their telephone on their flyer. They do that on purpose. They give the opportunity because they have more than, like I told you, 900 agents working for them. So all you need to do is to go to the flyer, pick it up, copy it, take it to any of your other word or anywhere, any program you use to edit. And like now, this is the original one. This one I edited just for this, to show you how it's done. So I wrote the call now, I put this, my number. So you can also do it this way, like this one now. You see the P1, you see this telephone sign, this is where you're supposed to put your telephone. But I can decide to put it here where I like, because here it looks very, with the design, it looks very conspicuous. Somebody can easily see it. So you can edit it also this way. So what happens is that once you get the flyers edited, you can now send it to people in your contacts, either in Facebook or in your personal contact number or phone. So this is how you do it. So if, just like in my site before, I used to customize it to put, if you see some of my old site, old publication, but now I don't do it again because also I realize when I customize it, I'm not giving opportunity for others to use it. Though you can take it and edit it and put your number and send forward. But that is just how it is done. So if you need, there are some free softwares online by Microsoft. There's one they call Design by Microsoft. You can use that as well. So thank you. Before we do the questions, I would just like to show you all what I've discussed about just a minute. Okay, this the center website. This is the information we are just going through today. If you enter the website, this is what you see. This is our website showing Berlin, the sign of Berlin. These are the services we offer. We still have physical meeting, but that will be later in the year. We may meet once or twice in a year. So I have some articles here if you want to get yourself some more information, like benefits of buy and sell, the power of testimony, creating multiple streams of income through P1. These are all information you can get on the website. Now, if you go to the Berlin Center, there's where you see a menu is called Berlin Office, P1 Offices and Center. That one is very important. In this P1 Offices and Center, you have, if you click on it, you will get the head office and their contacts in case if you want to meet it or if you want to go there. Otherwise, you can also go to P1 office in Lagos. This is the office in Lagos. If you click on it, you can go to P1 centers in Lagos. This is what I was telling you, they have a lot. You see P1 centers in Lagos. See, there are a lot. It's not all of them here, just these are the main ones. There are a lot, there are more than 40 P1 centers. So they are in every of the local government areas, but the major concentration is in Lekki. So all this information are available for you. P1 in diaspora, they have P1 hosting in Texas, they have P1 center in Dublin, you have P1 Berlin Center. I think they are about to open one in Sweden, and they have in Rwanda, in Dubai. All these things are coming. In Ghana, they have in Ghana. Even they have estates in Ghana, which they are marketing, just like Nigeria. So the business is growing, and the opportunity is enormous, unlimited, to say. So I wanted to show you something on PBO. Yes, this is the PBO login area. So please pay attention. This is what you see. For security reasons, I'm not going into a lot of details, but if I click here you see, I see a lot of people. So I'm going to log into one of my sites. This is Podium. I log in. You see, it shows me, this is my dashboard. It showed me I have 9 people directly under me. Right? Those people this Podium brought into the business, they are 9 altogether. This is what for bringing those 9 people, this is what I've earned so far, 2,000 something. Then, what is important is the referral. If you go to the left, you see the referral. You can go to the referral status. It will show you all the people you brought into the business. See the list of them. These are the people you brought into the business, their status, and otherwise. Also, you have to anyway, we'll do that later about renewing their membership. So this is the matrix I was telling you. This is what you use to manage your team. You know who is who, where they are now. This is your 5 team which you have. Then you help each of them to create their own 5. This is how you build, and you become a manager and earn residual income. I was talking about payments last time. Buy package. This here, you see, because I'm Airlight, sorry, I'm a classic good. See, when I click to buy, they say I should upgrade my package. That is where, if you are an associate, you are here, and while you're about to make a deal, it's supposed to show you upgrade. It won't show you this, it will show you to upgrade to gold or Airlight or classic good. But because I'm already classic good, it's showing me I can upgrade to these 2. These are the where I can go. So if I want to upgrade to this, I will select this package. I'm doing it just to show you something. I select this package. You see the payment. I don't know whether it's so clear, but You see, so you pay with Flutter Wave, pay with Paystack, and you do cash deposit or bank transfer. Avoid this. This one will take ages for you to be registered. Like I told you, normally, like if you transfer the money to my account, I use one of these to make the payment. And if you use that, it goes very, very fast. It's just instant. It's within 1 minute, you are fully registered. So renewal package too. Here you can see when you're listening. Like now, you see my renewal amount is 50,000. I'm supposed to renew. Yeah, that is for this account, June 19th, this year. You see my status is classic gold. Anyway, that's others is just manual management of this thing. But what is important is this packages and the dashboard. Dashboard, like I said, gives you a summary view of where your business is, so you know which actions to take. Let me see what can I show you again. Let me go to Facebook. So this is my Facebook. In my Facebook, I have Nigerian Real Estate. This is one Nigerian Real Estate Investment Group. You see, I have this one. I opened it more than 10 years ago. I have 12, almost 12,000 members. These are 12,000 members. If you check it here, yes, does it show you? See, I don't know whether people can see it, but it's around here. You can market. You see, people are bringing properties to market here. It's like a marketing for, you see, these are from other people. One to his conjuncts. You know, a lot of people, properties are there. So, okay. So you see, I think this one is done by me. So you see, this one is done by other people. So it's a marketing place which I employ all of you, especially those who are saying they don't have, you have finished exploring your contacts. You can come here and make your advert. And anybody interested, once they click on comment, it will message, or so it will come to you directly, not to me or any other. All the message you have. Like now, this is a pending. You see this, I'm going to reject it because this platform is not for cars. So normally what I do, I decline to publish that. Now I want to show you our latest, this is called a Pwan Properties Shop. Pwan Properties Shop, I think most of you have not yet joined. Please, I will employ you to join. It's a way, there are two things this thing can do for you. You can use it to market your own, the estate you want to market. You can publish them here. Here, this one is published by Obash Tiger. It's also marketing. It's exclusively for P1 products. So only P1 product here will marketable. So I try to advertise it in the web so that we'll be getting a lot of advertisement and people to be interested. So this is how it's done. So why there are two things, like I said. One is it helps you to consult. Like now, if I'm somewhere far and somebody is asking for certain products or properties, all I need to do is to just log in, come in into these P1 properties, check all the properties there. If I find it, I will just quickly send it to the person. There's a link here, it says share. Just click on share and share it. And send. So you don't need to have, because I know the amount of information you get is so enormous, so you don't even know where to start. I will also show you a trick which I use on WhatsApp to find products. You know, let me go to my WhatsApp here. So this is my WhatsApp. So I hope people know you can use WhatsApp on your computer. It's better. It helps you to manage. And so these are all the, you see, a lot of information. You see, you are crying, you are having a lot of information, advertisement or products. Me, I have almost 1 million. You see all of them. They are all of them. These are our own things. So you see, this is where I read them every day. I go through. If I see a product that I like, I pick it. Now, what I want to show you is this. You have your own WhatsApp and somebody is asking you for one product. Let's say this oil villas, they are selling 650. Somebody is asking for something like that. Now you have forgotten. You know you saw it and you don't know how to get it again. Remember this calling here, this search is very powerful in WhatsApp. All you need to do, if you remember the name of the estate, you write oil villas, you know. So we start searching for you. You see, he has got it now. Yeah, but this oil villa, this is the other one in the east from by Lighthouse. So if you want to be direct, you can write to dear me today. Anyway, this is the registration form. This is somebody for a client. This is the payment the person made. But I'm interested in the. These are all those people who subscribe to the. Anyway, so anyway, I'm not able to because of time. So it shows me what he went is, this is the subscription of a client. I will not open it just for privacy's sake. So it showed me the ODME, the subscription. So this is how you use to, let me check, yesterday night, I was checking Mass Vista in Nasarawa. I have a client who was interested in that. You see, it just showed me this is Mass Vista. So this is how you get, this is today they had a site visit, so somebody was interested. So this is how I could able to get it. So no, just learn how to use your search this thing to get products, especially if you remember the name. If you don't remember, if it's the affiliate name, you can use the affiliate name, but it means you have to go through this thing to get the product. So I will stop so far. Let's have some due time to ask some questions. So thank you, all of you. Please, you can raise up your hand if you want to ask a question. Thank you. Hello, any question? Hello,
Okay, now. Hello, everyone. Good afternoon.
madam. You're welcome.
Yeah, here is Miss Okumbo from Hamburg.
You're welcome.
Yeah, so my question is that I'm interested in this 650.
Mm.
Is it 650,000
1,000 naira.
Yeah,
naira?
yeah.
Okay, okay. Like, for instance, I have a client, and to convince that client, maybe she need a video of that estate. Can I have it?
Yes, there are some site visits. Also, there are some official videos as regards that estate. It's possible. Why not? We can also provide a location link. So if the person is know how to use Google Map, we can show the person exactly where the location is. Apart from that, of course, video is will be made available for that.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
All right, you're welcome. So, any more questions? Or if you want to contribute, um, Pastor Amen, maybe you could speak on. Okay, there's somebody who raised hand. Yes, my brother Andrew. You can speak, please. Andrew, unmute yourself.
Hello.
Yes, yes, please speak up.
Okay. Yeah, I was asked by a friend yesterday, how do P1 obtain the land that they are selling?
Okay. If you see most of their lands, it has title. I think next time we'll deal on this title, on land title. Just a minute, I want to write it down. Land title.
Okay.
So they have titles, and these titles is depending on how they acquire the land from the owners, previous owners, or the current state of their documentation. So most of the land they acquire them from the community, from the obas or chiefs or community heads around the area. So that's how it's acquired. And the title documents, like I told you, if it's a virgin land, most of them are freehold. Freehold means there's no interested party on that land. Then you have registered, which they now do registered deal of assignment, which is like a contract whereby they transfer their interest. The community will transfer their interest in that land to the P1 group. So P1 group, depending on the rate of development in that area, can decide to process the documents to the highest title, which is C of. And if the land also already has C of O, then because C of O is only issue once, you can't issue it twice. So what you have is this government consent and all the other things that you need to do through the court system in order for you to own the land. Then there are some community land that government especially mark for them. That is the land called under accession. Accession means land which the government has officially documented for and marked for certain communities. So these are the I think land titles and how they acquire the land. They acquire the land directly, to answer your question, from the previous owners, either a community, a chief, or urban of that area.
Okay. All right. Thanks.
Okay, you're welcome. So any other question? Pastor, maybe you speak on the buy and sell just to give people a little bit of information.
Yeah, well, good afternoon, sir. Thank you for the privilege. Good afternoon, everyone. We're so privileged and blessed to hear wonderful things like this. Thank you, sir, for your time. Doctor, we appreciate you for putting everything together to make sure that we are getting the information. Actually, my story is very long. I don't think today will be enough for me to share my story because my motive at the beginning was not about business. Doctor knows very well. I got to know P1 a very long time ago through my mama on the line, Mrs. Victoria Okumbo. What happened was that I was just interested, myself and my husband, in buying a good property somewhere at the Lekki Zone area. So through a friend and through a sister of Sister Victoria, we bought a land then, those days. So when we bought, we never knew it was a P1 property. So we traveled home to go and see the land. When we got there, that was when I got to know about P1, that the estate people that are selling is P1. So we did our payment, did everything, we just forgot about it. So sometime about 2 years ago, daughter visited Hamburg. So he came to the house. We were just chatting and discussing. I was telling him, doctor, I really want to go into something that will help me. And so I need some good land. I need this, that. He said, you know what, madam, I have did my research. I have done everything. Dr. Agui is somebody that I've known for many years. He's an elder in the church. He's a very straightforward person. Because of him, I listened. Because anything that has to do with Nigeria, I was not interested. Because somehow, I know that there are good estates that is going on there, sellers that are doing the right thing. But is for those of us here, it's always difficult to get the right people. So when he told me, I said, well, we will see. So I was interested in buying land, just doing investments. So we decided to buy some properties. We just did some buying and all. I just told close friends around me because I'm the kind of person that when I get something very good, I like telling other people as well. Come and see, and I've gotten the land. If you're interested, you can buy. So I called my mama in Hamburg, Mama Victoria. There, I told her, Mama, Dr. Agui told me about the land which we have bought. If you're interested in buying, buy. Later, doctor told me, you know what? There is also good side of this P1. I said, what good side? He said, you can involve yourself in the business of P1. Even you are bringing people, you're just bringing people, you are buying. There are other things you can get from P1. At the beginning, I was not interested. I told him, doctor, you know what? I just feel like buying the land. I'm not interested in any business because Nigeria business is somehow. But he told me, madam, this is not so. Do your research. So you know what? I started doing my research. I started reading more about P1. I started involving in them. I traveled to Nigeria, I went to their office. Exactly what he told me. I just wanted to know if they are true, if they are real estate managers that are good, developers that are good. So I went to Nigeria, went to their office, one of their offices in, I think in Aja. So what they did was that they just they welcomed us very well. They just told us, you know what, you want to see this particular land. They rendered their car. They said they will take us there. I was saying, are we going to pay anything for it? They said, you're not paying nothing. I said, oh, I'm seeing this for the first time in Nigeria. So they took us there to the land, showed us everything, brought us back again with all full entertainment. I was impressed anyway at the beginning. So when I came back, I was telling doctor, it's a good thing that I experienced this. To be candid, anyway, what really attracted me to them is the transparency about the whole thing. Everything is transparent, and when you're talking about Dr. Wumere and the husband, Dr. June Wumere and the husband, there are people that are also very straightforward people with this good integrity, and they have built this integrity for years. And I sat down one day and I said, yeah, in every land you have good people, and in every land you have bad people. And it comes to the extent that these people now, they are good and they just want to help others. We saw in our first meeting, doctor told us already how they started. These people, this family, they were homeless in Lagos, drove them out of the house because they couldn't afford their house rent. So that was brought me up to the motive of looking into the business. So we bought, I introduced people to it. The first thing that attracted me is that my brothers, my sisters, we bought. When we bought, I registered. Doctor just told me, you know what? You're just bringing people into the company. You are not getting anything. I said, actually, I'm not interested in getting anything. I just want a situation where when we go back home or when we get old, even when we know that we need money, we can sell one or two land and also eat from it. He said, no, you can register as a PBO. Like as he was explaining, I registered as one. I paid 55,000 something then. When I registered about 2 years ago, I paid 55,000 something. So I have a sister in the UK. She just told me she was going to buy. Mama Victoria said she was going to buy. Mama Victoria also said, okay, let me register as well. That was how we all started. We registered. What I did not expect was that the same week I registered, my own sister bought a land. And doctor said, you know what you're going to do now? Just have the referral list. And I was used as a referrer. And the first thing I saw that they paid 650,000 to my account. I was like, wow, does it mean that these people are really true? The same week, my sister bought a land. The one he bought a land on Monday, and they paid 650. I said, "Wow, this is I don't believe this from Nigeria. If this could be happened, then there's a need for me to be interested." It was not enough. My mama here, she's also on the line. She sold some. God have money. So it's a thing that we can really do because the company is true. And I'm a testimony to that. I've not gotten money from them once or twice or thrice. And I went to the US last year. I told some people about it. They said, you know what? We've heard about this P1, but we do not really know how to go about it. So I just made it. Da, 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 da. I said, okay, go about it. And there's another aspect of buy to sell. If you are not interested in buying land is more better. Selling land is more better. If you sell to people, you're getting 50%, like what Dodo said before. And if you're going to the buy and sell, which he tried to do some of the advert, you can always ask him anytime. You can decide to do investment. There is one that is going on now. When you invest for one, you can invest for 1 year, you can invest for 2 years. You can decide to say, okay, I have 1 million naira. I just want to invest it for 1 year. At the end of the day, you're getting 30% back, which they will pay you. So I was not convinced at the beginning. I decided to call my brother that is a senior manager in the bank. He's also a member of the P1. Next week, he will be joining us. And I asked him, I said, do you have any of the clients that are into this P1? I really want to know these people because I don't trust nobody any longer. He told me, you know what, mommy? He said, P1 is true. It's one of the estate developers you can work with in Nigeria. I said, really? I said, how did you know about them? He said, I have a lot of top people in the bank that are inside P1. What they do, they buy lands and put it there. So I now decided to go into research to see how they are. Thank God for one of our brothers to just ask these questions to see how they are buying their land. And I saw that they go to the communities, they buy this land in acres, and which is what is really happening in Nigeria. I have a brother now. He's also part of the P1 in the US. There's a land he wants to buy now. He's buying it in acres. So it's a thing that every one of us can do. The doctor that is talking to us now is buying land in acres. Like the land that is available now for 650,000 is a thing that most of us here can buy in acres. You can decide to buy 20. Sister Victoria here, she's on the line. Our friend, a very close friend, bought 20 plots of this land,
Yes.
which in 3 years to come, you're selling one of each, maybe one of them for 5 million, 10 million each. And by the time they put that Lekki airport, they are saying they want to put there, you're selling one plot of land for 100 million. So now is a thing that every one of us can involve in. Just do your research because I believe one thing. You can buy a car with 60,000 naira today, 60,000 euro today, excuse me, 60,000 euro today. And by the time you want to resell it for 2 years' time, that car will be costing 30,000 or even 25,000. But when you buy a land, it will be there, it will be appreciating. So it's a decision that we can easily take and we can easily do. And if you say, okay, I don't have my contact, just start from somewhere. Start telling people about it. My own was that at the beginning, I was not interested in the business. I was not interested in anything. I just want to get some property secure. When I get old, something to fall back to, or my younger ones, my sisters, and all for us to fall back to it. But when doctor introduced me to it, I did my own research. So you can do your own research. Then you will see that the company is true. The buy to sell is also there, like I said before. You can also do a research and see how you can invest on it. You can invest for 2 years. The one that is available now, if you put for example 1 million, you just put it for 2 years, then you're having 70%. That's by the time you invest 1 million, at the end of 2 years, you just relax. You're having 1.7. So Imagine if you put 5 million. Imagine if you put 10 million. I discovered that in our bank in Nigeria, they will just be taking that money. There's nothing I'll be adding to it. So P1 will be there. What do they do? How do they get their money back? They buy this land in acres from the community. After buying it in acres from the community, they just wait for like 2, 3 years. When that land appreciate, they come and sell it times two, times three. At the end of the day, maybe the one they are selling for 650 now, the time they bought it like 6, 7 years ago from the community where they paid like 100,000 or 200,000, and now they are selling it. At the end of the day, people will get their commissions and everything from it. So it's a thing we can easily decide to do. Thank you so much.
Thank you, too.
Oh, thank you very much, Pastor. Thank you very much. Um, okay. They are clapping for you, Pastor. So anybody who wants to, if you have a question, you want to contribute, you just have something to say, please, as we are about to wrap up. So if there's nothing, so just wrap up. I would like to remind you, every Saturday we'll be having the training. We'll be doing, I think next week, we'll be doing something on the land title documents. Just we'll explain measurement. Land has different types of measurement. And starting with plots. Plots are different depending on the state. In Edo State, they have different types of measurement. In Lagos, they are different. In Abuja, also, it's a little bit different. So we'll go through all the good. These are the information you need to know when you are marketing land, so that when they ask you questions, you'll be able to answer. So we'll do also land titles, different land titles. Like I said, you have freehold, you have uh, deed of assignment, you have also C of O, you have accession, you have government or governor's consent and others. But the highest of them all is C of O, which so we'll learn, we'll try to understand all these land title documents, because they are going to. I remember a man who started when he started the real estate business. Thank God it was his own uncle who asked him, what title does the land have? So he told him he has what type of chieftain. Do you mean chieftaincy title? He said the uncle started laughing. No, he said it's the paper document of the land. So it's good we don't go into that difficulty in our prospecting, rather to gather information to know. So if we are to deal on real estate, we have to know all these title, then plot sizes. Like in Benin, they have 100 by 100, which is almost 32 by 32 meters square. You have half plots. So in Benin now, it's mainly half plot. It's all over Nigeria now, the half plot is becoming the norm. You hardly get full plots again. So all these things we'll treat. And if you have your questions, you can put them to me before the meeting next week or during the meeting. So I want to thank everyone for coming. I would just like I think we have new people who join us today. If you can please unmute yourself and just introduce yourself. We have Sister Blessing and Abdul Rahman. Abdul Rahman. So please, can you mute and just say your name and where you are from, where you are joining us from.
Hello, good
Yes,
afternoon. Yeah, yeah, thank you very much. So, I'm Olaguju Abdurrahman. Please, can you hear me?
We can hear you.
Yes. So, yes, I recently saw the post from the Nigerian scholars in Germany, where Dr. Agui will be like representing. So, I'm still a student, a dad scholar, and I am interested in learning about about these things and investing. That's how I joined this.
Okay. You are welcome. The line was a little bit not clear. If I understand very well, I think you are the one who contacted me before.
Yes.
Okay. Good. He's based here in Germany. I believe you are a student.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah. So he's based there. He's a student. He saw my because I'll be next Saturday. I'll be doing a seminar with the students, sort of student union, Nigerian student union here in Germany. They wanted to know about real estate development in Germany and the mortgage system and how to acquire the properties. So I'll be doing it next week, Saturday. I think around 7 o'clock. If I'm not correct. If I'm not wrong.
Yes.
So you can join as well. Anybody who wants to join in that. So you're welcome, sir.
Thank you very much.
Okay. Thank you very much. Madam Blessing,
Good afternoon, everyone.
welcome.
My name is Blessing Bongo. I live here in Germany. I got this contact through my mommy here in Germany. So I'm also privileged to get a land through her here. I think I bought the 650 and the 1.2 inside too.
Okay. Okay, you're welcome. You're welcome. I think if I remember, she's talking about Pastor Ame.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, wonderful. All right. So you're welcome. We'll be doing
Thank you,
this.
sir.
We'll be doing this anyway. We just introduce ourselves for the sake of the new ones, so that they know who we are. I will start with myself. My name is Peter Agui. I'm an architect and a town planner based in Germany, and also a team manager with Pwan group in Nigeria. I entered this business about a year now, and it has been a successful venture. And my purpose actually of entering this business, I wanted to develop and build a retirement fund for myself. I wanted to develop the businesses to that level that when I'm retired, I will have a source of income in Nigeria, because I hope to move to Nigeria when I retire. So that was my why joining this business. So I will leave. Who would like us, Madam? Thank you very much. So, Madam, let's hear from you. Just introduce yourself as without. Okay, let's start with Pastor Amen, please.
Good afternoon once again. By God's grace, we live here in Hamburg, myself and my husband, my family. My name is Amenofe, and I'm blessed by God's grace. I have 3 children. I've been in this PO business through Dr. Agui, because, like I said at the beginning, I was not interested in business. I was interested in buying. But I found myself in it now because I saw that the estate developer of Dr. Jane Owumere and the husband is true. And by God's grace, we will carry ourselves along, because every one of us want to succeed. And by His grace, I'm also a teacher here in Hamburg, so you know what I'm talking about. We teachers, we talk a lot. And because we talk a lot, I was able to talk and ask questions a lot. I think at the beginning, my questions would be bothering Doctor at the beginning, because I wanted to be sure of what I was going into. And having my mama on my side in Nigeria, we were able to find out that it's true. Thank you. It's an opportunity, you know. Like, I'm a person that don't give up. I don't give up in my race. And because I discovered them, I decided to work with them. And I always call Dr. Agui to ask him, I said, do you know what? We can do a lot with these people. But you know the nature of job in Germany. is not making us to do. It's not an excuse. If I look at the schedule of Dr. Agui, sometimes this man sleep for only 2 hours in the night or 3 hours in the night. That makes him successful. And I believe we can go to that extent as well. So let's put our hands together and build P1 Germany branch. And at the end of the day, all of you will be sitting up there and you will be congratulated and be recognized for doing that. So let's not keep on hoarding. Let's keep on telling other people about it. But one thing I discovered about ourselves, especially we Africans, some people when they hear good things, they don't tell others. So we are not hoarding our own. Because this one, it will even bring more food to your table. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Pastor. Thank you very much, Pastor. Madam Victoria, please. Madam Victoria, are you there? Okay, Pastor Femi, please.
Good afternoon, sir. Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Yemi Olorunfemi. I'm here with my husband, Pastor
Yes,
Femi Olorunfemi. We stay in Berlin. God bless you all.
okay, you're welcome.
Yes, sir.
You're welcome. So we'll be meeting like next Saturday. Please try and invite somebody when you're coming. Invite somebody, let them come and listen. We'll be doing land documentation, measurements, land measurements, and land titles as well next week. So that it will help to give us more information about the land, the real estate business. So thank you all of you for coming. I will call on Pastor Ahmed to help us close the service, close the seminar.
Father, in
Pastor,
Jesus' name, we want to thank you for grace, Lord. Without you, we will not succeed. There is no man that can succeed without you, Jesus. Wisdom, power, knowledge belong to you. Father, we are asking that you direct us how we should go and you give us the divine helpers. Lord, we are asking for your direction and for your leadership. We want to thank you for the success of the meeting today. Father, we are praying in the name of Jesus that our meeting like this will never be in vain. It will yield fruit. Let it yield fruits, Lord. As we have started, Lord, we will end it up in a glorious way. And at the end, we'll come and give you back the glory. Thank you for everything. For
Thank
we
you.
are your children. The Bible said the earth is the Lord and the fullness thereof, the word and they that dwell therein. Everything belongs to you, and all things are ours. We thank you for grace. We thank you for favor. We thank you for your goodness and for your mercy. May your name be praised forevermore. I ask, oh God, that whatever we put our hands to do, it is blessed in the name of Jesus because
Amen.
it belongs to you. In
Amen.
Jesus' mighty name, we have prayed.
Amen. So thank you all of you for coming.
Thank you,
See
sir.
you
Thank
on
you.
Saturday next week.
Thank you, sir.
God bless. God bless you.
Thank you,
Please
sir. Bye-bye, sir.
Bye.
invite people when you're coming. God
Bye.
bless. Thank you. Bye bye.
Bye.